This popular show, which title is The Simpsons, has a huge fan base for its extraordinary and at the same time true-to-life characters, unique plot, where every episode is nothing but a masterpiece. Except for the component of originality and amusement, this series is famous for its predictions for the future. For instance, the show predicted the Ebola's outbreak and Bengt Holmström to become the Nobel winner in economics in 2016. So, right now let's talk about The Simpsons predictions, which may occur in 2021. Some of them can turn out to be a part of our daily life in the near future. GMO. The name of one of the episodes, Aido. Sounds cool and unclear at the same time. Let's try to plunge in the plot of this episode. Homer traveled to the other planet, where he managed to take up farming vegetables, tomatoes in particular. To make them grow bigger and faster, he added plutonium. As a result, he got the new product and named it as Tomoko. Actually, this product tastes really terrible and at the same time is immensely addictive. Their sellings turned out to be so fruitful that Homer was offered $150 million for the rights for Tomoko. The same situation happens nowadays. Despite the negative reputation, there's a high demand on GMO products due to their reasonable prices and availability in any season. What would you choose, whether natural and fresh fruits and vegetables at high prices or GMO products famous for their cheap costs? Apple Watch in 1995. Are you waiting for the brand new Apple Watch in 2021? Or maybe you already use it? In 1995, people could only have dreamt about such a cool technology. Nevertheless, the Simpsons scriptwriters managed to predict our future full of technical wonders. In the episode Lisa's Wedding, Lisa's fiancé uses a watch that looks similar to the electronic clocks from the future. At the same time, some people argue that this watch doesn't look anything like the Apple Watch. The Simpsons opted for a literal phone attached to a wristband, which actually has more in common with the old-school phone watch. So, at some point the Simpsons creators didn't think that phone watches would one day become an actual thing. Meanwhile, no one knows the true answer except the developers themselves. What's your opinion about that? Eat Up Martha. Apart from digital watches, we're used to utilizing plenty of other electronic devices and technologies in our daily routine. For example, most of us tend to make grammatical and lexical mistakes in sentences, especially during texting, with the help of smartphones notorious for their relatively small diagonals. Luckily, our problem has been solved with the creation of autocorrect. The plot of the episode, called Eat Up Martha, is all about misspelling during texting. We see Dolph trying to send the following message: beat up Martin. But, accidentally, the message changed to Eat Up Martha instead. Notably, in the 90s, Apple announced the Newton device, which was notorious for its incredibly shoddy touch-form input data. So, the problem, satirized by the Simpsons creators, is still actual even nowadays, particularly for 2021. Do you like watching movies? Probably, yes. Then most likely you must have watched at least one film by the company 20th Century Fox. This company is responsible for creation of such masterpieces as Avatar, Home Alone, The Simpsons, and so on. At the same time, nowadays is not the same as it used to be just a couple years ago, because it was purchased by Disney for $66.1 billion. So, now we can enjoy the films under the direction of Disney Company. How do you like it? In the show, Homer decided to make a movie. Here's why he arrived at Fox Studio. There's a sign in the background featuring the 20th Century Fox logo along with the tagline, "A division of Walt Disney Company." Literally, it can be nothing else than the real prediction of the future. Pandemic from Asia. Nowadays everyone is terrified of flus emerging in Asia. So, the same happened in the Marge in Chains episode. Springfield was attacked by the mysterious Osaka flu. It started from the usual Asian worker sneezing on a shipment of juicers. It seems like there's nothing wrong with that, because it's unbelievable that a dangerous pandemic can start off from one sneeze. However, it happened, and the huge demand of Springfield's residents on this kind of juicers contributed to that. The other true-to-life scene depicted people protesting on the streets and demanding the cure from Osaka flu disease. In our reality, there also were lots of protests throughout the whole world, especially in the countries with the immensely severe restrictions during quarantine. Murder hornets. Frankly speaking, the episode Marge in Chains is really rich in predictions for the future. Apart from the outbreak of Osaka flu, the topic of Asian giant hornets was also highlighted. As the story goes, Dr. Hibbert, the worker of the local hospital, decided to deflect the protesting crowd's attention. The point is that people demanded the cure, while the doctor had no idea where to get it. Here's why he told him to search for it in the strange fen nearby. Indeed, everyone thought that it was a good idea, and at the same time no one was confused by the label danger, killer bees. Still have no idea what happened next? The van accidentally opened, and deadly insects broke free. In the show they're as dangerous as in real life. The main problem is that they can produce a painful sting with venom that is more toxic than bees. For example, in Japan these hornets kill up to 50 people a year. As for the USA, it was flooded with hornets in recent years 2019 and 2020. And far more deadly waves are yet to come. Apocalypse on the 20th of January 2021. Do you prefer Biden, Harris, Trump, Putin, or someone else? If you're too confused to answer this question, then you won't likely participate in the elections of 2021. The Simpsons' 31st Halloween special episode showed 2021 doomsday. It was election day, and Homer planned to go voting. However, his mission failed, as he fell asleep. After his awakening he found himself in the true apocalypse. Robots, filling Springfield, fire, devastating everything around, and Homer, wearing armor and rifle. That's the new reality. One more humorous Easter egg is Hans Moleman shouting, as a robot forces him through the air, "That's what I get for voting for Kanye." But what does our reality have in common with this episode? Remember the events occurred on the 6th January of 2021? Trump's supporters decided to capture the Capitol as a sign of support to the ex-president and contempt to the new government. Features of anarchy can be noticed both in the serial and our world. Lockdown. Do you think that there's too much information about quarantine, lockdown, pandemics, and so on? Unfortunately, the only thing left is just to accept it, as 2020 to 2021 are all about that. Everyone has heard about the new type of coronavirus, which emerged in the UK. It resulted in the massive border closure and ban of air transportation. All citizens were literally locked down in their houses and weren't allowed to leave them. As for the Simpsons series, Springfield was quarantined under the huge glass dome due to the government orders to protect the city from pollution. Donald Trump's presidency. Despite the fact that Donald Trump was elected in 2016, his governance lasted till 2021. So, let's discuss his appearance in the Simpsons series. Bart managed to travel to the future, where he found the USA occupied by financial mismanagement and a crime wave. And all of that occurred due to the presidency of Donald Trump in the future. The episode's alternate universe reveals that Trump left the country in an impossible amount of debt, and relied on foreign aid from Europe and China. This sorry state of affairs is the exact opposite of Trump's current campaign promise to make America great again, and stop losing to other nations. Faulty voting machines. As we have touched the topic of politics, let's discuss elections, because it's the essential part of modern democracy and political processes. Practically everyone is aware of the fact that plenty of elections throughout the whole world are faked. Every government has its own methods of doing it. For example, bribery or intimidation of people in charge, falsification of elections results. One of these methods was shown in one of the Simpsons series. Homer tried to vote for Barack Obama in the 2008 presidential election, but the machine chose John McCain. When he tried to report the issue, the machine sucked him in and killed him. So, this is the end of the video. Someone will probably say that all predictions were unreasonable. At the same time, it's hard to imagine how could the Simpsons creators foresee all of those events? The main thing is that there are far more predictions, which haven't been mentioned in today's top, but came true. This fact makes the script writers even more reliable in predictions for future. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you later.